Hello everyone, Superman here, coming to you with another video. This video is going to be a requested video from a few people. It's going to be a style showcase video. It's going to be a revamp style showcase video actually, because I do have a style showcase video on my channel already as it is. So, and where it is, if you go to playlist and then you scroll down and you see showcases, that playlist of showcases where it shows my bases off, and then you'll see my style showcase video there. I'm just gonna make a revamped video of all my current styles, and most of the styles that are in my last video are still going to be shown in this video. But to start off, my first style that I'm personally just wearing right now, like I might bring this style back due to the material, but I do now have the White Lantern material. So this is what the White Lantern material looks like on my Superman Lost comic number 1 suit. So, or I'm sorry, Superman Lost comic number 2 suit. So if you look up Superman Lost comics number 2, he is wearing an all white suit. This is what the suit looks like here. So I'll show you this style first because I'm in the midst of wearing it, and I'm gonna show you all the styles on my wheel first, and then go on to my bases and show you them there. Now, granted, this is my normal fit. This is the NPC, or AKA Rebirth Reborn style that you can wear, or that you usually see me in the most. So this is basically my basic style that you will see me wearing. But this is basically the Rebirth NPC style, and then we have the good old OG classic style. Can't go wrong with the classic, so I do have my classic style here as well. So I'm going to show you all these ones, and then we're going to head to my base to see all my others. Now, here is my solar charged Superman style, or sun dipped for another iteration of what it is. So this is basically my rebirth style being sun dipped or solar charged. Um, I just kind of made this style because I was like, why not? Um, then I have my Clark Kent style as another basic style. I'm gonna start wearing off around. Now, granted, I'm still waiting on the response, but this style you'll start to see more often if I manage to get into the Creator League itself. So I'm gonna be making videos with this style more often. So this is my Clark Kent style that you see. Um, Now, if you have any questions on what the style pieces are or named, I'll definitely, you know, throw them out there to you, and tell you what they are and everything like that. So you don't have to worry about me not saying what they are, because if you leave it in the comment section down below, I definitely will tell you what they are and how to get them, and everything like that. But let's just run to my main fortress first, because that's where some of my styles are. We have, and I'm gonna just kind of go down the list of all of them. So we have here, this is the one of the battle armors from the comics. It is the failsafe battle armor that he wore in the comics. I would definitely recommend looking it up. Um, but this is my battle ready, I call it, but or I can call it the failsafe armor that he wore when fighting failsafe. So this is basically this style here. I have my my Adventures with Superman style. This is from the season 2 of My Adventures with Superman, and I still can't wait for season 3 of the style to come out. I'm still waiting on season 3, but this is the season 2 style of his. And then I have my Kryptonite proof style. This is the modern Kryptonite armor. This isn't the one from the Justice League animated series or Superman animated series that he wore. This is the comic iteration of his Kryptonite suit. So this is this one. Then I have my own custom one. This custom one is a Sunstone Fortress based, or Sunstone armor kind of style. I made this style in a sense to where my fortress, when I first got the fortress base, the fortress kind of made me a suit or a style that, you know, gave me Sunstone powered, or it's like a Sunstone powered suit. And I have the cape being fire granted, giving it the solar ability or solar charge ability. Um, so this suit has like the best of both worlds from the storyline that I put into it. So it's basically solar charging the suit while giving me sunstone energy and everything like that. So it's a mix of both. Then I have in one of my most recent videos, my God of Strength style. Now, for this style, this is when he was on Apocalypse, and I think it was either he absorbed the Apocalypse fire or the Apocalypse planet's energy. It was one of those two that basically turned him into the new God of Strength, and he was unstable at first and weaker than all the other ones until he managed to stabilize himself and fixate it. So that's this style. Um, I tend to wear this style a lot more now because this is my PvP one, but if you see my PvP videos recently, that's basically what the style is from that. Now, on to my next style. This is a new one that I added to the list, so you won't see it in the last PvP video, but this is my Apollo charged Superman style. So this is when in the New 52, it was Wonder Woman and Superman, and Apollo, and I forgot what the other god that was with him, were kind of like watching over Superman and everything like that. And Apollo decided to shoot Superman with sunlight. Um, so that's basically what he did to supercharge Superman, and then Superman ended up one-shotting Apollo off of Olympus after that fact. So this is my Apollo charge style, and I kind of liked it because I went through this era of like having solar charge or sun dip styles recently, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna do another one, and Apollo charge was one of them. Now this next one I had on in a recent video. This is my Last Sun, aka Kill All Superman style. This style I had for a while, and this style was one of those styles where I got rid of it for another one after a little bit, but I decided to bring it back once we got the Last Sun material, which is what I'm wearing, because the Last Sun material was actually for this Superman in itself. Now, this Superman was from Death Metal, so this is a Death Metal series Superman. But the only drawback with this Superman was his powers only lasted an hour, and he was like bioengineeredly made. So that's basically the style. Then I have my Crisis powered form with one of the new what's the name material? What's the material called? Let me see. The Tack on Bloom material. I used to have the blue, what no, the neon, was it blue neon? Let me see what material I used to have on it. I used to have the Black Nebula material on this style, but once I seen this material, I was like, yeah, this is kind of closer to the comic book iteration that I was trying to go based off of. But basically, if you've seen the Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths comics, Superman at one point decided to absorb his whole universe's energy and turn into this. So he was Crisis powered or Crisis amped, if you want to call it. So this is like a pretty recent form for him. And I just saw I saw the style, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just do the style, and I like the look, so I have this style now. On to this one. Now, this one is also a My Adventures with Superman style. This is another one that you've probably seen in my old video, but if not, I'm going to show it here. This is basically the Brainiac controlled Superman from the My Adventures with Superman Season 2 series. This is the style, or this is the version of him he had before the previous My Adventures with Superman style that I showed you. So this was the beforehand of it. This is basically when Brainiac controlled him and, took control over him and everything like that. I didn't do the Injustice version because I've seen too many people do the Injustice version, but so that's why I kind of went with this one to have my own little iteration of it. Sorry if you hear a dog in the background, but this style here, this is probably one of the most obvious. This is my Superman Prime 1 million style. Now, granted, I kind of did a little bit differently when it came to this style because I know a lot of Supermen tend to use materials for it. I went with the warped soul skin and kind of made it like a gold charcoal look. So like I kind of liked the black outline that the warped soul skin had. So it kind of like dims the shine a little bit, but I basically I did the skin instead, and I gave it a little bit of materials for obviously the feet and the hands and the cape. So this is this one. Probably one of my favorites, honestly, because it was one of my most creative ones. I like them all, but I put some thought into this one compared to the others. This style here, now I know off of first glance, I know a lot of people they basically said it was Optimus Prime. They gave it like an Optimus Prime Transformer kind of thought when they first seen this one. But this one's basically the Superman Unchained armor. Um, if you look up that armor, this is basically what it's from. It's from New 52, if I remember correctly, or Post Crisis New Earth iteration of comics. So that's basically this armor. And I was like, when I made this style, and I kind of thought about this style basically being like a another Superman armor I can have in my fortress, and this was one of them that I was just like, yeah, I can see it being in my base at least. Like I know I haven't seen any other Superman make it, but I know I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna make this one because this is like I kind of had this theme of making Superman armors as you saw from previous styles that I've showed you. So I kind of like to have a little bit of Superman Kryptonian armor in my base, and this was one of the favorites that I saw. Um, and again, like I said, for the pieces of the styles, I'll definitely throw out and put out there for everyone to know and see. Um, but on to my next one. This one's basically a basic that I like to keep. I wanted to think about getting rid of this style and changing it, but I like to keep this one. But this style is basically the war suit from the comics or the Black Recovery suit. There's multiple iterations for this style. Like some people see it as a Black Recovery, some people see it as a war suit that he wore in the comics. So either way go, you can really work around what it is. But if you know he does have a black suit, this is the comic book iteration. I had the Snyder cut version of his black suit before, but I kind of was just like, I'll stick with the comic book iteration. But I do like the Snyder version, so this is the one I went with, and yeah, and that's pretty much it for all my styles. Now, given all my other styles, um, some honorable mentions that I would put out there. I do have a White Lantern style that I'm thinking about saving. I do have a Blue Lantern style that I was thinking about saving, but that's pretty much all the styles that I have currently. And I do think I have more styles that I wanted to make, but I have to get a few pieces first to make them. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much all my styles. And like I said, if you want to know any of the pieces to the styles, um, definitely just leave a comment section down below on them, and I'm willing to definitely just let you know where to get them from and how to get them, whatever the case may be. Now, granted, some of the style items aren't in game anymore. For example, for this style specifically, the chest is no longer available in the game for the regular form, but the enhanced version is in Dr. Fate vendor. Um, so I just wanted to say that now. Um, and yeah, there's going to be other pieces that might not be available. I just can't remember them specifically, but I'll definitely let you know what they are if you are willing to understand or willing to make the styles, whatever the case may be. But that's pretty much all the styles that I currently have now, and I do have obvious other mentions, like the White Lantern one that I had yesterday. I can remake and I'll probably put a video out on it or a short on it. But the Superman Lost #2 comic style is basically one of those honorable mentions that I had on with the material on it, which I might bring back. But that's pretty much all my styles, and I hope you enjoyed them all. And as always, peace out, everyone, and much love. And stay tuned. And stay tuned because I do have more videos coming out soon. I'm going to be pushing out a lot of videos soon, so stay tuned for that as well. I just wanted to get this one done because I know a lot of people ask for a style showcase video. So, yeah. Bye, everyone. Hey, everyone. Just a real quick honorable mention before the video ends. I want to show off my White Lantern style compared to my Superman Lost #2 style. So here's my White Lantern look, because I know some people would probably look at my Lost suit and probably think it's my White Lantern. So here's my White Lantern style, um, and I'll show my Blue Lantern style next. But I just want to show you this style real quick as like an honorable mention. Um, and I'll get back to you in a second. Okay, and here is my Blue Lantern style for um, Superman. This is a custom one, and I kind of want to bring this style because I did make this style during the Mournful Mogo episode, but now that the new episode's called Hope Burns Bright, I might start wearing this style out more often. Um, But yeah, this is my custom Blue Lantern style as well. So I just wanted to put this style out and my White Lantern style out there, for like honorable mentions of styles that I've worn previously, from last year, and just endorsing into it a little bit. So I just want to throw these out before the video ended. But again, I just want to say thank you for watching the video, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you like styles, and yeah, peace out, everyone.